were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down. Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular, too.
Haru, Can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
This is it.
Correct.
Nice going!
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too? You too?
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring? Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Yo. Okay. Sounds good. A handgun? Well, that's your basic sidearm. Easy to aim, and you can give it a little more power if you reinforce the receiver. That one? Sure thing. Alright, which one? That's what you're good. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds. That one? You change your mind? It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? That's what you're sure thing. The gig... that good. That's what you're choosing? Sure thing. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and... that good. A longer barrel could give the grenades a more stable arc. Might help with the backup plan in case things go south. It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. We don't sell them here. That's what you're choosing? Sure thing. If you want it to look dangerous, how about a fiery red? Nobody's gonna miss when that goes off. Not that you're firing these at people, right? All right. You should be grateful. Come again. What's up?
Hey.
Huh? Hey!
Shit. Hey.
Hey! Huh.
Shit. Yo. Yo. Appreciate it.
All right.
Let's go.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi? Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? For real?
Could you send that? I'll contact...
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff?
That's likely...
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep... Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto. Welcome!
See ya.
Good morning. Well... Yes.
Hey.
Oh, yes. How about you? This is it.
Right.
Nice going! Hey!
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government... I apologize for any
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he's... However, that is... If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Good evening. Let's go. look forward to it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot.
Well, yeah. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too.
Acting like normal students is going to...
What do you normally do at a school Look around at the exhibit.
There's no set rule.
I think I can do it. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day, too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands?
Oh, right.
They're pretty.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the...
So, it's your class.
It's still a It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod, bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible.
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, Did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki. So, what makes this a...
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient?
Well, one of these...
One of them's obviously...
Dude, don't tell me the rush...
It's like...
Is that...
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped...
Oh, wait...
Do you want...
Ooh!
Oh.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water? Hey, does he... Wow, he's really trying to hold it together.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some...
But did he truly come to simply check? This isn't good.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh? Let's head back.
Yes. I... Quite. Indeed.
Hold on.
How about it? Well then. see. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, yes. All right. Thank you.
Well then.
We will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And this is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it. We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional... All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit. For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you... The Justice...
Justice.
You've heard that Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure. San is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, but I'll have to end.
To make up for the time that was planned.
I can't say anything in detail, but I hope you all can.
Let's have a big...
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down?
What we
need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences, although things furthermore, new information, he had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have...
If a calling card... If so, those occurrences...
I knew it. Oh, God.
The post-festival party...
Post-festival party? Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go. Huh? Since we've run into... people... It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've got a huge... Members of the dance...
Just standing around.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, we've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Who's that? Huh?
That's crazy. That was... Thank you.
Wow, that dance was...
I know, right? It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry. Thank you. I'll be all right. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon! I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? No?
Oh.
How about that...
Huh?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking... Oh!
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Okumura-san?
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're, my,
Oh!
So...
Something I have too many...
do you think...
Huh?
Oh? Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, we're all dying to... So...
Well... Huh?
To tell you the truth,
Way to go!
I think it was him!
Oh my...
So,
That wasn't what we...
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting!
MC, do your job! The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that. Huh? Right. At any rate, thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious... I think the two... Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, but I had to say, my... Here, I'd like you to have this. I... bought it earlier. Now then, let's go home.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain, not just to catch... But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so...
The mass media has been causing quite a no countermeasure. They're saying... So...
Nothing that...
What's going on? And I thought Well, if things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end.
I know that you've been at this for... If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to... I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. Oh. One more.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! So...
I was cleaning up. This is a...
You went into my room with...
I'll apologize. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something? I knew it. Why aren't you saying...
Why did you... I mean, it was memorable. Explain. Hey, it's...
I'm talking to Futaba. I'll get right. Did they... How about it?
Ever since I was trapped, I knew I...
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have.
The Phantom Thieves. It's the same as...
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, I thought, your case... I'm still your guardian, you know.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the... My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd that one of... Who wouldn't take that as a... But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd... There's something I want to add. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this. You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart. Is there a connection? The first the kid who brought that, and then there's Futaba. You know what people call them? Why did you introduce such dangerous people?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Wait, are you... Wait, he doesn't just... You're pulling my... Are you you?
Soji...
So, basically, and on top of that, what the hell? Wait.
She was killed.
Stop!
Why won't you believe... Didn't you know already? The way... Didn't you...
When she was awfully... But what could I do? Run away? Hide? To be frank, I took you in for my own good. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all...
It's not your fault.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you, kid. And I end up getting consoled by her. God. Real...
I mean, the one who killed...
I see. Don't worry. Even if... I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that... Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. Still, we should tell the others... Oh, I'm tired.
Sorry.
Hey, wait!
I have something.
Searching all along, confessing while alone.
Well then.
Without a sign, without grasping it, still a question.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Mas. We now the police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives and have decided to reward those who provide, and considering the high reward money will be supplied.
If I report you to the police and they arrest... I hope you understand this. Even people who didn't have an interest before, and it'll happen every day. Why did this... That may have been... Well... How do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize. All I can do now is just don't become desperate and... I won't sell you out. As long as you're here...
I feel bad.
Did you with this? That will...
Hey, great!
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? It feels so unrealistic, I can't...
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember how President Okumura ranked first? The fad before that? It was all to...
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case considering what happened with the rankings?
What a cheap...
Cheap. There's the fake Medjed and the so much time and effort. Perhaps they intend to...
That's why...
What, so this is my fault? And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How...
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly... All I could think about was my fiancé. Haru.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too and...
Damn it! This is bull... Ah! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't...
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because...
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion.
Yeah. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief.
To think we had begun clinging on to...
We were meant to be the righteous
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete, but still, of course I...
Yeah. However, we have no idea who...
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have...
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get...
Hey.
Yeah,
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be done.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't absolutely no—
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. Being framed and I lost it. You too? It is confusing. Maybe I wanted to be a fan. It made me so— I thought I could do anything. I called them I can start by changing who I am. Thanks. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? See ya.
There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm. Okay. Nice.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot— Only now does the government— We don't have— Let us end it!
He's a politician. I heard they're splitting up the—
I'm gonna vote this time.
You haven't voted until—
Politics just never in. He's passionate. I'm definitely—
Well, I suppose that—
When you say that you want us to cooperate...
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad—
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Real?
Is this to prevent the
Precisely.
Still, there's—
Indeed.
Unfortunately, what if I told you that those around her would—
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from Onijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change. I've also known though I was too scared.
Why don't we try going? A lot of this will be new to me.
I
see.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course.
You seem...
I just can't make
Let's call it a day then.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Well, regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as... And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a... So you became... And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own... That does make... If you simply wanted your action... If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that spec... You need to keep your... But the look on your face isn't... I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man... The scene told you those words normally hint at the existence of a however, if... It's frustrating to admit, but someone someone intended your... And if that's the case, true intent... No, I don't believe there's something I need... Was a change of what happened in the time. Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? We'll be going to need you. Things like her work ethic. Those would help.
I can look up stuff like her.
A girl should... You tell her... Don't fall... Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. So let's...
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
After all... Well then? Huh?
This is the model I want. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you...
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts.
Thanks. Well then, I hope I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks. Talk about...
She's Then shall we?
We need to...
I often hear her call it a...
A competition, huh? That sounds like...
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a
Conditions have not been met.
Then...
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for...
We played cards.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely... Well...
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station...
Our attire hasn't changed.
Right. Area's outside her courthouse palace. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me.
Codename?
Phantom Thief.
Just for rep...
Skull.
Mine's...
We...
What is it?
Then...
Are your clothes all black?
The reverse. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the... Why not go with Crow instead?
All right?
Got it.
Now then. Now then.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
Okay.
So, this means...
Dude, you planning on...
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person...
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive...
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the...
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me...
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time? I'm glad to see you remember.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.